Let's talk about something today, alright? So let's do this. We're all gamers. He is a gamer, she is a gamer, they are gamers. But for today, I'm going to talk specifically about console. And yeah, if you are a PC gamer, you might don't want to click off this video. It might be worth it in the end. Anyway, so today I want to talk about console that might be the best console ever. I mean, like, I won't judge your opinion about your favorite console. This is pure my own preference. And here is, in my opinion, the best console ever. Drumroll, please. Yup, PlayStation 2. I'm pretty sure you also agree with me on this one. Well, judging from the stats, that console is everywhere. I mean, like, look at it. It has like 155 million sales. Like, jeez. I'm pretty sure the reason the popularity of this console is just because its price and its DVD player. I mean, like, thinking about DVD player back in the time, it's made a lot of sense. It at least costs you a good 800 until 1500 to get a good DVD player. And compared to PlayStation 2, well, it's nothing. Just as a quick side note, in my country where I live, PlayStation is the most well-known console back there. And Xbox and Nintendo wasn't even a thing back then, so even though until right now PlayStation is still the most popular console in my country. I mean, like, does start to make its way here, but yeah, but PlayStation is still around this block. I mean, that console is dope, as I say. I mean, like, the portability. I mean, like, damn. Anyway, back to PlayStation 2. This console itself has a really powerful engine inside of it. It even able to play like really heavy games. Okay, I get it. This game looks not relevant for the time, but man, this game is amazing at the time. Now I want to talk about the controller, aka DualShock 2. Even though for me personally, it literally often shocked my own hand. Well, because it's kind of already broken, so it's even more pain on yes to play a game that require you to press start button to open your inventory. Resident Evil 4, I'm talking about you. Anyway, about the DualShock 2 itself, it's really comfy for my little hand at the time. The button layout is great. It's pretty much the same as PlayStation 4 controller. Dual analog, triangle, square, X, and circle button. Yeah, the normal PlayStation button, R1 and L1 button on top of the controller, and the trigger, or aka R2 or L2. And the trigger button is not like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. It's more like a button, not like a trigger. And also, don't expect touchpad like on DualShock 4, because it's not there, and the touchscreen wasn't even a thing back then. Even though the controller do have this one button next to the start button, this square one. It's called the select button, that usually used to open a map or other thing in this game, even though it's not really used for me personally. But okay, continue. But for some reason, the shape of it looks like the touchpad from PlayStation 4. See the similarity? The square shape? Yeah, you know. Even though the touchpad in PlayStation 4, you guys might know, end up not used by a lot of developer for the game. It's pretty much only used for game like, I don't know, Detroit Become Human, and I'm pretty sure Infamous Second Son also used that, but it's pretty much the exclusive that you use that. The other developer that not technically exclusive doesn't really use that. Now let's get to the game. And again, this is my opinion. Just comment down below about your favorite games on PlayStation 2. Okay, first game is Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now this game is just a fighting game like the normal one, like Tekken, but it's kinda sprinkle a little bit of anime. So the fighting gameplay is really fun and very entertaining, to be honest. I mean, you can punch your opponent to the other side of the map, kamehameha them from across the map. There's even like beam battle that you and your opponent blast your beam at the same time, like, you know, that time Frieza and Goku last fight in Namek and Gohan and Cell. So yeah, but in order to win this game, you have to basically rotate the analog as fast as you can. If you do not, well, yeah, it's kind of bad. there's also a bunch of characters that you can play. You can choose from Goku until Majin Buu. Okay, enough of that. I'm going to give this game 10 out of 10. Now we're moving on GTA San Andreas. Ah, this game. I don't even need to mention anything. People already be like nodding their face and say, "Hell yeah, brother." Well, it is Rockstar Games after all, and that made a lot of sense looking at what they do with Red Dead 2. But we're not going to talk about that. GTA San Andreas is just like the other GTA franchise. It's an open world game that has a story mode inside of it where you play as a character named CJ. Now, I don't really want to get too much detail on that because well it will took me 100 years to explain it from the beginning into the end. So, okay. For its time, this game is very revolutionary because about how big this game is, and you can do a lot of stuff before any games can allow you to do that. I mean, like, it's great. I'ma give it this game an 8 out of 10. Okay, the next one is Resident Evil 4. Now, this game is overall a horror action type of games. I mean, like, you're killing zombie, kicking them in your face again, and fighting creepy creature. What is good about this game is this game have balance between horror and action. Personally, I really hate anything related to horror. Anything like movie, haunted house, even game. I mean, a game like Silent Hill, Dread Out, etc. Not really type of my game, but well, it has too much horror inside of it, and it's not really entertaining for me. Never mind about that. So in this game, you're allowed to buy a weapon and upgrade it by going to the merchant. And also, in order to buy the weapon and upgrade it, you have to look for gold or treasure that you can sell to the merchant. I also want to point out about the merchant catchphrase. Check this out.
Welcome. Thank you. I'll buy it at a high price. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
So yeah, that's very iconic voice of him. The main story about this game is just you're playing as a character named Leon that is sent by the president to rescue her daughter that kidnapped by some cult or cultish. Yeah, that's the whole point, and you have to save her and get out of there. Yeah, if you want to know the detail about the game, just watch the walkthrough on YouTube. It's going to be worth it. Or actually, you can just buy the game on Steam. Like overall, this game is great, and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, now that's it for today's video, and I hope that's good enough information for you guys about PlayStation 2. If you guys want more about PlayStation 2 video, you guys want to check out this both video about game ranks and the gamer. They also talk about a lot of things about games. I'm really inspired by them making these videos, so I don't really want to be a copycat of them. It's that's why I really want to make a new kind of video. And yeah, so bye bye.